The old colonial house stood resolute against the darkening twilight. Its once vibrant yellow siding was now dulled by time, and the creeping ivy that clung to its weathered boards like gnarled fingers. The trees surrounding the property sighed in the gentle evening breeze, whispering secrets of past lives and untold tragedies. Inside, Christine fought to steady her breath. Her heart pounded like a war drum, each beat accentuating the life she was carrying inside her. The air was thick with anticipation and a foreboding that seemed to seep from the very walls. She hadn't seen Michael in days. His disappearance had been abrupt, shadowed by a strange behavior that had lingered like a specter in their last few weeks together. He had become obsessed with the fireplace, fussing over the logs with an intensity that brought a chill to her spine. Christine had tried to reach him, to pull him back from whatever brink he teetered on, but each attempt was brushed aside with promises of it will all make sense soon. Then, 3 nights ago, he vanished. The house was silent now, except for the crackling logs in the fireplace that Michael had insisted on leaving lit. The fire danced with a life of its own, casting playful but sinister shadows that flickered ominously across the living room. She wandered over to the hearth, eyes drawn to something glinting among the stones. It was a small, decorative box she had never seen before. Its silver surface was tarnished, etched with ancient symbols, and it hummed with a subtle energy that prickled her fingertips as she touched it. A whisper, faint and almost imperceptible, curled around her consciousness, coaxing her curiosity. She realized with sudden clarity this box, whatever it was, held the answers to all that had been unfolding. Unable to resist, Christine opened the box. A low hum filled the room, and a stream of cold air poured from it, swirling around her like an ethereal mist. The flames in the fireplace roared with renewed vigor, licking at the edges of the hearth as if tasting the box's release. With a gasp, she realized the flames were growing. The heat intensified, singeing the edge of the rug and creeping across the floor. Panic jolted through her as she turned towards the front door, only to find it firmly bolted from the outside. By Michael, she surmised. A desperate scream lodged in her throat as she realized he meant for her to burn. But as the inferno surged forward, the whispers from the box began to form words. Words that seemed to guide her movements, as if the box knew every corner of the house. She stumbled backward, holding the box tightly against her chest. The whispers led her through the smoke-filled rooms, down into the bowels of the house, where the foundation met the earth. There, she found a wooden hatch she had never seen before. With trembling hands, she turned the iron ring and opened it, revealing a hidden passage. Descending into the cool darkness, she felt the box pulse with every step, almost as if it were alive and leading her away from the flames above. She emerged into the moonlit embrace of a neglected garden, the box quiet now, but still vibrating slightly in her hands. Turning back, she saw the house enveloped by flames, its rafters cracking in a final death throe. As she stood shivering under the stars, the truth settled over her like ash. Michael's obsession had become a prison for both of them, but the relic she held was her salvation. She glanced down at her swollen belly, feeling the reassuring kick of her unborn child. The house, the whispers, the fire. It was over, but the secrets of the box, the energy that led her to freedom, hinted at a future she could never have imagined, one that still whispered truths to her soul in the quiet of the night.